Milan are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So things are underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Akanji, pressing high and with purpose, and he's managed to get free. And a chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So, a surprise breakthrough. Interesting. Camavinga. Messi running with intent. Driving through the middle. Plenty to aim at here. Tries a shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Milan are up by 2, and the shock is very much on. A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's good running with the ball. Closing in on goal. So much time and big chance! And how did he not make it 4?
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Akanji. Valverde. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And this is Messi. Ah, lovely feet. Oh, and the shot! Well taken goal. And he is just ripping it up. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
And that is indeed the final act. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Milan totally deserved to be in this position. Let me be clear about that, Peter. But facing opponents who are hard to stop when they do get going requires a whole new level of concentration.
Milan have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. So right back into the action. He's found a way through. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's fabulous. Picks out, shoots! And he hits the net. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Numero 11.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And here's Oyarzabal. And here's Son Heung-min. Good ball, good take. And this is Messi. He might be in, and Messi! He's put his foot right through that one.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. 60 minutes played. That has been slung wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Now it's Valverde. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Shot a goal! He's got a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been...
Weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Jimenez. He's been shifted off it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Oyarzabal. Takes on his marker. Distributed tidily. Great ball. He's having a shot! And there's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Numero 11.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Akanji and Jimenez. 5 minutes to add. Gets a good foot in there. Driving forward. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Messi, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially...
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
Japan against Milan.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Now it's Kane, and this is Kane. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's good running with the ball. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail, time and time again, and often in a way. Technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Caicedo. 0-0 still, and even contest up to this point. Messi. He is just caressing the ball. And he's quick to return it. Can he finish? Can he finish? He's keen, determined to have his set.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Camavinga. And it's Robertson. And Caicedo. Now it's Kane. Messi has given away a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Now it's Messi. Robertson. And it's Caicedo. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's gone loose. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Kane. Kane was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Messi. That's destined for the flank. He's gone for goal!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now it's Son Heung-min, and he's managed to get free. Picked out, chance! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front! That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
37 minutes is number 20, Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
So the first moment of real significance.
Harry Kane!
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Knocks it out wide. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Can he spark a counter here? Half-time getting close now. Robertson. And Caicedo. And it's Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Added time.
He's in a... Goes to finish! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on
Just a quick
after the break.
announcement. We would like to inform you
Milan
that CCTV
trailing by
is
the
now in
tightest
operation
of
for your
margins at
safety.
half-time.
Everyone, please welcome
Well,
our
obviously
players.
things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Camavinga. Messi. Now this could be... Goes for a shot! And a neat finish! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Milan restore parity.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Yamal. Played out to the left flank. And that's a throw-in.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
And he was quick to react. Messi. Driving on and making good progress. Spread it left. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's a fine interception. Son Heung-min, who does have an assist to his name. Robertson. Caicedo. Son Heung-min. And it's Robertson. He has found a way through. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. He's under a lot of pressure there. He's having a pop! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi driving, takes a shot! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Milan with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Played out wide. Caught offside that time. Akanji. He's found a way through. And he's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Robertson bops him off it and wins back the ball. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's well spotted. Closing in on goal. Big chance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Messi really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Now it's Kane. Now it's Yamal.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Takes on his marker. Minutes away from what would be a huge upset. Now it's Messi. Oh, red, nice interception. Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pretty robust defending.
Deep into stoppage time. Deftly away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half, so this...
feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle, and here we go. Milan need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. That's really well cleared. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot, but...
And he's let fly! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromised. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Fernandez. He has found the way through. And he can thump it away. It'll be a throw-in. Akanji. Tries to play it through. Pass somewhat off target. Picked out brilliantly. Big chance! And there's a goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That's gone loose.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's just a keeper in. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Looking to play him in. Son Heung-min! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's quick to get rid. And this is Kane. That's put paid to the danger. And it's with the keeper. And back to the keeper they go. In with the challenge. Now it's Son Heung-min. Lovely, now that shot at goal! He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and...
Takes a shot! And that's past the post.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Great vision. And this is Messi. And Messi! Cleared away. And it's lofted through here. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents... And he's
De jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18 será reemplazado por el dorsal.
That'll be a throw. That'll be a throw. And they've got rid. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oyarzábal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, I think he's quickly realised how stupid he was for doing that. Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This for genuine comfort. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Messi. Camavinga. That has not gone well. Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Messi makes a move down the right. Foot in. Now that's well seen too. Threads one in. Look at the shooting chance! And he steered it beyond the post.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Oyarzabal. Kane finds himself offside. Oh, he's been caught napping. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13, Messi. El dorsal
Now some
22,
movement on the bench, and we are
serán
going to see a
sustituidos
change.
por el dorsal 20, el dorsal 21.
Great defending, strong and determined. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Robertson. That pass isn't the best. And claimed it back swiftly. And he's being shifted off it. Space for him to turn and look. He's found the way through. Opts to Camavinga! Chance for a shot! It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Messi. Milan truly suffering here, full of hope and expectation in the build-up to the game, but in truth, this has really been a performance to forget.
Yes, they've never really looked comfortable, Peter. There's still a bit of time left, but it's going to be hard trying to pick the players up from here.
Nice physical challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, that is a nice touch. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Milan can almost taste it. They
Signori
don't
e
need to
signori,
seal the deal here and
benvenuti a
now, of
San Siro.
course, but their supporters
Oggi si
sense that they can
incontrano
do it, and they will
Milan
settle for
e
nothing else.
Celtic.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Milan must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Messi. He's on it, can he get away? Chance for a shot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Yamal. Now it's Kane. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And back to the goalkeeper. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
0-0 still, an even contest up to this point, despite the supposed golfing class. Oh, that's neat. He's having a hit! What a hit! The save was firm.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Pinches it off him. And it's Messi. He's found a way past. Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Akanji, pressing high and with purpose. Yamal. He is through here. Messi. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Kane. They're in. And a chance! Goal! Milan! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Now it's Kane. He's in a great position here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's fabulous.
Kane clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Messi. Takes on his marker. That's destined for the flank.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Alexander-Arnold has got himself a free kick. Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Kane! And he's stuck it away. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Gol del Celtic. Numero 9.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? And here's Messi. Tries one from range. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Messi. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the referee has done well here. He's pulled him to one side, he's told him what's what, and hopefully he'll behave himself from now on.
Akanji. That's been cut out, well played. Ito. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Celtic disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Donnarumma clears. Oh, that's well spotted. Camavinga could move up a gear here. And this is Kane. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but somewhat off target. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's a red card, a dreadful moment for him. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. He'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.